Steve's tuning for a second. If you have a question, raise your hand. Yes. Where's you, Fitzy? He's not here. You. Waffles or pancakes? Waffles. You. What? What pedals are you using? I'm just using a tuning pedal. That's it. No pedals. You. Steve has a harmonic percolator and a noise gate. What? Are you a member? No, I'm not a member of the Sierra Club. I'm a member of the Appalachian Mountain Club. Since 1980. Yes. Is that the same harmonic percolator from the Big Black era?
I did not have a harmonic percolator in the Big Black era.
How about the Rape Man era?
Nerd fail. Truly tragic message board one-upsmanship fail. Tragic. Actually, when I saw him at the new Parish, I asked him if... All equipment posts on every message board anywhere on the internet begin with the word actually.
Does anybody have a question for me? Raise your hand. Yes. How's the artwork coming? It's all done. The artwork's done. The record is being manufactured. You. You missed Todd's old blouse. Is he buying a new one? No, they're all in the bass drum. You. Where am I going to eat lunch when Hot Dogs closes? Probably at work. You. What color are my pants? Were you here last night? Wine. Yes. I don't know. What are those animals? No, they're not squirrels.
The guy that designed the poster, Jay Ryan, is in the back of the room, or he will.
No, he's talking about the record cover. Yeah. It's on the interwebs now. You can see it.
They're monkeys. Some kind of monkey.
We don't know.
I thought you were talking about the beautiful posters for tonight's show, which are available for sale from the artist in the back of in the front of the club tonight.
Those mostly have solis on them. Anybody? No? Yes, one more. How many of our songs are about dicks? 100%. They're about dicks and about ballroom jeans. It's amazing. I didn't even see him do that. It's so good. I mean, look at these fucking amps.
There's 22 years worth of underwear and other unmentionables that ladies have thrown at Todd, stuck in the bass drum. There are a few.
There's a watch in there I just saw for the first time. Fucking watch.
He had to change the drum head in the studio, and he had it opened up and had all this stuff out of it. There was a $100 bill in there. There was a novelty, one of those little novelty Jack Daniels bottles, like a little mini.
Was there a little stuffed squirrel?
There was a tiny little stuffed animal. There was a bra, a prodigious bra.
There was what? And the word. What? Someone came up to Todd after a show. Okay. Yeah. Sturgis.
Sturgis cheese stringer.
Shellac flag.
That one's kind of a granny bra. It has that utilitarian beige. Split crotch panties.
Emily!
But there was just, yeah.
I've got a lot of stuff, obviously, in my lifetime, but I've never been so fucking insulted as this. A second place ribbon. Second.
Some girl came up to Todd after a show with a bra for him to sign, and we all thought that was so, rock, insane. And then we figured out after he signed it and she left that she had stolen it out of the basement. What the fuck? That's so fucked up.
The thing that I think is great is that so much of this underwear, so much of the underwear that's in the bass drum is not like presentation grade underwear. It's just like happen to be wearing them like 4-year-old.
Tape. There's the jack. The watch. What the fuck about with the watch? Jesus. It is. These are kind of like the ones I'm wearing.
Got the jumbo granny drawers at the back of the pile.
What is that?
What is that? A novelty miniature snake?
This part of the show is almost over, folks. Is that a Live Strong band? Sounds a little empty. Hey, can we trust you to stuff this stuff back in there if we give it all to you? Okay. I think my degree of disappointment is about a 6, that we have not had a flood of additional undergarments coming during this portion of the show. About a 6.
Steve's tuning for a minute. If you have a question for me, raise your hand. Yes. Where did I get these wristbands? Some shop on Southport in Chicago. What? Who am I recording next? Nobody. I don't record bands. What?
Epstein to the Cubs. What's your reaction?
Epstein to the Cubs. Awesome. Go. What? Do I want to come to a party in Berkeley? Absolutely not. Yeah. What? Why didn't the world end yesterday? So you guys could see the Shellac show. Hey. Where's your Fitzy? He's in Todd's condominium. You. Maybe his sisters, I'm not sure. Sisters? Yours? Go.
Last time I saw you, I asked you if you were going to play the future. You laughed at me, and the whole crowd laughed at me, so I'm going to ask. Are you going to play the future?
His question was too long, but the answer is no. All right, anyone over here? Yeah. Shh. You again. Shut up over there. I'm trying to listen to this guy. I love your off hat. You.
You want to hear a joke I just heard? It's the difference between pink and purple. The grip.
Any questions up top? Questions up top? Anybody up top? No? All right, one more, and we'll play something. Shh. What? It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Do you have the phone? It's over there. All right, one more. Are we dating Howling Money? No. Any questions over here? Up there, any questions? What kind of a bike do I ride? Milwaukee bicycle is the orange one. It's made at the that place in Wisconsin. The fuck is that place called? Waterford. Yeah, it's a Waterford frame. Ben Cycles from Milwaukee. Yes. Todd drives a Fairdale. Mine's a single speed because Chicago's fucking flat, but it's freewheeling. Fuck that fixie bullshit. And brakes. I have brakes, front and back. Yes.
What was the best part of your day?
Best part of my day? Fucking today was amazing. Todd. Great day. Yes. I haven't been paying attention. I've been traveling a lot. I don't know how the Cubs are doing, but I'm home all of August. I'm going to pay attention. I swear to God. Yes.
How do you differentiate between sound and noise in music?
How do you differentiate between sound and noise in music?
From a technical standpoint, noise is unwanted signal.
Yeah.
So
Like signal to noise.
You could be listening to something that was dramatically noisy and
But it could be
described aesthetically as noise, but that's the desired signal, so it's not noise in a technical sense.
It's signal. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Z, I just turned the IVP direct to normal level, so you may have to compensate Z.
You may have to zox it a little. Go.
An older song that is your guys' favorites, because most of them are mine, that you guys would prefer to play that would just make everybody feel
That's too confusing. That was sort of a request, I think. I can't tell. Go. We played a lot of old songs that we like. We've played a lot of old songs already that we like. What was it like seeing G.G. Allen for the first time, Steve?
It was like seeing a little dude shit in an ashtray and then try to find somebody to fight about it. I'll tell you, this is getting long-winded, but I'm going to tell you this. When I saw G.G. Allen, the first time I saw G.G. Allen, he was playing at a club in Chicago called Exit. And Exit did not have its own PA system at the time. They rented PAs from people. And there was only one punk rock PA company in town that was willing to do a G.G. Allen show. and it was this guy named Al Jackson. And there was I don't know if you remember, there was a Monty Python sketch about somebody, Two Sheds Jackson, right? And Al Jackson's PA was so shitty that he was Arthur Jackson. And Al Jackson, the sound guy, his PA was so shitty that he was referred to in the punk community as No Sheds Jackson. Because there's no way that he had a shed, right? So No Sheds, I showed up at the show, and it was about when he was meant to be going on. There wasn't a crowd, but No Sheds was sitting out front smoking, not inside minding the PA. And so I said, "Well, hey, what's going on?" And he said, during sound check, he broke 3 microphones and shit in an ashtray. And I said, "Well, aren't you mixing his band?" And he said, "There's no band, it's a cassette." So I went in, and sure enough, Gigi Allen was on stage with there were 2 people in front of him, and there was a cassette playing this hardcore music, and he was trying to sing along with it, and he was doing this thing that was simultaneously impressive and tragic. He was holding the microphone like a fastball, like this, and he was singing into the microphone, and every now and again, he would haul off and whack himself in the forehead. I'm not going to do it because it looked like it hurt. With the ball into the microphone. And so his forehead was just like hamburger. It was just red and raw, and there was blood pouring down his face from him just pasting himself in the head with the microphone over and over again. And, he was obviously giving it his all. This was his whole performance was this brutal attack on himself, right? But No Shed's PA was underpowered. And No Shed's PA had a pretty severe protection limiter on it so that it wouldn't ever get loud enough to damage the speakers. So when Gigi Allen would haul off and paste himself in the head with this microphone, this brutal, violent act, the sound that came out of the speakers was boink. So it was this truly tragic cartoon. This guy was literally bleeding for his performance. He was wounding himself, and the sound that was coming out was this cartoon noise, like a Hanna-Barbera sound.
Hey, Steve, what was it like the second time you saw Gigi Allen?
Steve's gonna tune in real quick. We don't have time for one question. Maybe 2. What? What does he tune to? EADGBE. What was it like recording with Jordan? It was really fun. It was really fast. We bought a big bottle of bourbon for Tara to sing her vocals. Go. If I got a fight in an alley, I can pick any member of Mission of Burma to help me out in the fight. Another one of me, I guess. These guys are fucking old.
But they have old rage in them.
I guess Peter.
Thank you very much for coming to spend this evening
Yeah.
with us.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. This was really fun.
I love coming to the Bay Area. There's an atmosphere here. I don't just mean the physical atmosphere, but there's a sensation in the air that people feel like they have sort of limitless possibility, and I really, really appreciate that here.
Also, don't lie. Was anybody at the bike rodeo that we played at? You were? We were talking about that today. That was so fucking weird. Do you know who set it up? Why did we end up at that? Well, how did we play at that?
What he's talking about is we played at this insane bicycle rodeo about 20 years ago.
Did you set it up? Come see us after. Let's set another one up. Whoever.
Should do that again. Nobody died, and I feel like we can press our luck a little.
Steve's tuning for a minute. If you have a question for me, raise your hand. Yes. Where did I get these wristbands? Some shop on Southport in Chicago. What? Who am I recording next? Nobody. I don't record bands. What? Epstein to the Cubs. Awesome. Go. What? Do I want to come to a party in Berkeley? Absolutely not. What? Why didn't the world end yesterday? So you guys could see the Shellac show. Where's you Fitzy? He's in Todd's condominium. You. Maybe his sisters, I'm not sure. Sisters? Yours? Go.
Last time I saw you, I asked you if you were going to play the future. You laughed at me, and the whole crowd laughed at me, so I wanted to ask, are you going to play the future?
His question was too long, but the answer is no. All right, anyone over here? Yeah. Shh. You again. Shut up over there. I'm trying to listen to this guy. I love your off hat. You.
You want to hear a joke I just heard? It's the difference between pink and purple. The grip.
Any questions up top? Questions up top? Anybody up top? No? All right, one more, and we'll play something. Shh. What? It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Do you have the phone? It's over there. All right, one more. Are we dating Howling Money? No. Raise your hand if you have a question for the band. You. What? Steve, what's your favorite chowder? Chowder. Yeah.
New England.
I don't enjoy chowder. Chowder seems like a perversion of porridge that's trying to be dinner. It's just chowder is incorrect.
You. Yes. Why on Dude Incredible are there several songs about land surveying? What? We've played one of them already. I actually hadn't noticed. You.
It's weird because there are a lot of songs, like most bands will have a lot of songs about, for example, the male-female relationship, and it doesn't raise any eyebrows at all. But, you know, you carve out a little niche for yourself in the land surveying area, and suddenly everybody's nose is up in the air, like, oh, too good to walk a chain a few rods, are you? Too good to spy down the end of a sextant, are you?
You.
Steve, have you heard the Wesley Willis song about you? Oh no.
Steve, have you heard the Wesley Willis song about you?
Let me think about that. Go fuck yourself. Of course I have. Wesley Willis was from Chicago. I live in Chicago. That song has been around for 20 odd years. Of course I've heard it. It's like saying, have you noticed there's a ball club named the Cubs in Chicago? Have you noticed?
Okay.
What that question was really meant to do was to tell all of the other people in the room that you knew there was a Wesley Willis song.
Yes, ma'am.
Other side, Bob, other side!
My favorite yacht rock song? Some Hollowed Out song. Woo! You. Why does Todd never age? That's sort of a leading question. I think you know the answer.
There's a portrait in his closet at home that looks not so hot.
As private eyes? Yeah. No. What?
I'm sure you're all aware that there are torrential rains pouring outside. There is a modest version of a torrential rain pouring onto the stage. And if I die in spectacular though tragic fashion, performing for you people, I'd like someone to tell my wife that I love her dearly.
Todd and I are rich.
There's gonna come a time where you have to choose sides. You're gonna have to choose whether you're one of the killers of fun or you're one of the defenders of fun. We're giving you notice, the members of Shellac, we are defenders of fun.
Raise your hand if you have a question for the band. You. What? Steve, what's your favorite chowder? Chowder. Yeah.
I don't enjoy chowder. Chowder seems like a perversion of porridge that's trying to be dinner. It's just chowder is incorrect.
You. Yes. Why on Dude Incredible are there several songs about land surveying? What? We've played one of them already. I actually hadn't noticed. You.
It's weird because there are a lot of songs, like most bands will have a lot of songs about, for example, the male-female relationship, and it doesn't raise any eyebrows at all. But, you know, you carve out a little niche for yourself in the land surveying area, and suddenly everybody's nose is up in the air, like, oh, too good to walk a chain a few rods, are you? Too good to spy down the end of a sextant, are you?
You.
Steve, have you heard the Wesley Willis song about you? Oh no.
Steve, have you heard the Wesley Willis song about you?
Let me think about that. Go fuck yourself. Of course I have. Wesley Willis was from Chicago. I live in Chicago. That song has been around for 20-odd years. Of course I've heard it. It's like saying, have you noticed there's a ball club named the Cubs in Chicago? Have you noticed?
Okay.
What that question was really meant to do was to tell all of the other people in the room that you knew there was a Wesley Willis song.
Yes, ma'am.
Other side, Bob, other side!
My favorite yacht rock song? Some Hollowed Out song. You. Why does Todd never age? That's sort of a leading question. I think you know the answer.
There's a portrait in his closet at home that looks not so hot.
As private eyes? Yeah. No. What?
I'm sure you're all aware that there are torrential rains pouring outside. There is a modest version of a torrential rain pouring onto the stage. And if I die in spectacular though tragic fashion, performing for you people, I'd like someone to tell my wife that I love her dearly.
Todd and I are rich. There's gonna come a time where you have to choose sides. You're gonna have to choose whether you're one of the killers of fun or you're one of the defenders of fun. We're giving you notice, the members of Shellac, we are defenders of fun.
Does anybody have a question for me? Yes. When are we coming back to Chicago? March 2020. You. What? Something about last time you saw us, you had hair? Yeah. That's not my fault. You. What? What's the root sauce?
We see you in 20 years ago here.
The root, no?
Mélanger.
For what?
Au
For
Vénéré.
everything? A. It's always A. You. In Canada, it's A. What's happened with what? In America, the root note is O. In Canada, it's A.
No.
And in France, it's oh la la. What was your question? In Ireland, it's G. What just happened in my life? I've got a lot on my mind. I don't know, I'm a deep thinker and a fucking genius. Most bizarre place we've ever played. I don't know how bizarre. We played on a boat in the Danube River in Belgrade.
In Croatia,
Serbia.
The promoter was like a Serbian murderer version of Morrissey.
He just had these dead eyes. It's like Morrissey with these black dead eyes.
And he had this woman companion. He sort of dragged her around by her neck to go places. The whole thing was really creepy and made me uncomfortable.
And then he was bringing us to the dinner. And he's like, okay guys, we're going to this place, you're going to love it. You've got some vegans, right? Vegans, so this place is fish. It's good, right? Yeah. He ordered a round of beer for everyone, and none of us drank beer, so he drank it all. I don't remember that.
And then in the middle of we were playing on a boat. Bear in mind, there's a little stage at one end of the boat, and there's people in the rest of the boat. Downstairs in the below deck of the boat was like a mock dressing room, right? And in the middle of our set, Vlad the murderer pushes his way past Todd. And they disappear
Down underneath.
No idea what came of that.
And when we showed up in the afternoon for soundcheck, we were police.
Yeah, there were police who were just told everyone on the boat.
It was election day.
Yeah, it was election day, and the police were everywhere, and they just told the people on the boat that under no conditions would they be allowed to have a concert on the boat tonight. Absolutely not. So like all the guys that were there setting up the PA were just like, yeah, the police came and said that we couldn't have the concert tonight. And Vlad the murderer said, yeah, don't worry about the police. And the police were apparently busy with other murders that night. That didn't stop them.
Rock and roll, baby!
The boat never left the dock. Don't get any big ideas about this. It was secured to
Was it a casino?
gangplank, all that.
I have a feeling the owner of the boat owed Vladimir a favor.
All right, more. Got one more question. What? What? What should you name your first child? Robert Spur Weston. No, I don't know.
Chicken! What are you doing to him?
You're gonna have a kid? Eventually, but not now? You're working on it? Practicing? If you need any help with that, get a hold of Todd, because he's batting 1,000.
How about 11?
How about, do you know if do you want a boy or a girl? Maybe both? Well, I've got, this name actually works for both. It works for either. Ultimate dick sucker.
You all have tuberculosis. All of you. Anybody have a question? First, number one, Mr. Knucklehead, put that thing in your pocket. Pay attention to the show. Don't pay attention to the screen, you knucklehead. What the fuck? You. Yeah, I remember Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Any other questions? You. What's the question? Yes, I am married, but thank you. Yes. What was it like opening for Candlebox? It was insane. It was hilarious and insane. They had like 400 road cases in a very small club in Minneapolis.
Are you still riding your bike?
You didn't raise your hand. You. Wait, haven't you had like 8 questions over the past 3 days? Go ahead. Yeah, so I can give the question, so I can see you guys to take the questions. That's why the house lights are up. You. Yes. Is Albert Pujols, or was Albert Pujols on steroids?
Should have been if he wasn't.
Go. Describe Steve's what? Guitar sound? That's a question. How do you describe Steve's? Chuck Changa. You. Louder.
If a car's leaving Chicago at 55 miles an hour, and you
I would have answered.
That's a hypothetical because a car never drives 55 miles an hour.
You. Did you hear that?
He said, Todd's so fucking cool, blah, 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 blah.
We agree. Yeah. We can't, I don't know what we did to Camber. We're very lucky that he stayed with us. I'm not going to answer the Twins White Sox question. You. Louder. I've lost all interest. Who's next? You. The loneliest cheese? What?
Squeaky.
Provolone? Very nice. On that note, any more questions? Yes. What happened to Todd's chainmail shirt that he used to wear? Well, it was a blouse, and it's in his bass drum, and he wore it last night. Any others up top? Yes. What? Todd's uniform number? 11, of course. Yes. What? You want the lights off for the next 3 songs? No. You. How much does shellac weigh?
About 200.
Yeah. 220. You. What? That song was called The Charging Rhino. Yes. Why did Todd do what? Delete his Twitter account? Because Twitter is such a fucking piece of shit.
It wasn't really Todd. It was somebody pretending to be Todd.
Oh, yeah, that too. You. What? Steve, they want to hear some fake Italian. I can't do it.
I don't feel inspired at the moment.
Which one of you is the charging rhino?
I'm sorry. How long would it take you to pee before we get back? Squoze? FPP? Je ne comprends pas le pipi.
Yes. Was that French? Uffizi. What?
He's still,
Uffizi, yes,
he's
Uffizi.
still around, he's still happy, he's still amazing.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he's alive. Oh my God. You. Did I receive Nina's umbrella? I don't know. You. What? Which of us three is the best dancer? Pff, obviously me. You.
Still riding your bike, Bob?
What?
Still riding your bike?
Do I still ride my bike every day?
Good man. Fire!
Go. Will Killdozer play your funeral? Yes.
That makes me feel better about dying.
What?
Why isn't anyone asking about baseball?
Why aren't they asking us about baseball? I don't know. The series? What's, yeah, you. What? You just want to hear from the drummer? Let's hear about Paris.
Todd Stanford, trainer, the handsomest man in rock and roll. All right. We're going to play 3 more songs. And when we're done, if you want to come talk to us, feel free. Give us a few minutes to put our stuff away. No? We're not doing 3 more songs?
Porto, dick!
We're going to do 3 more songs, and when we're done, if you want to come talk to us, please feel free. Give us a couple of minutes to put our stuff away. Bob has a few t-shirts left. We made special t-shirts for this weekend. They're silver, they're sexy. I don't know, XXX, XX. They're very, very sexy.
What do you want to know? What's left?
No, he wanted to know if they were XX or XXX in sexiness.
We have some double X.
Are they sexy?
Fuck yes, they're sexy. Everybody got pregnant yesterday. Everybody. Yes, Todd is having twins.
And I'm marrying a carrot.
Todd's been in band since he was 14 and he still isn't dealing with professionals.
While Steve's tuning, anybody have a question?
Just talking about
While
people's,
Steve tunes? Yeah.
the way people's pants should fit.
Are we going to be on Animal Planet again? No. No. Unless they do. No. Can you film a song or two? No. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank you so much. What's the best way to make a waffle, Todd? How many seconds does it take? 90? You told me about the timer. I know about the timer. Does anybody have a slide? All right, any other questions?
You got a question?
Yes.
Yeah, can my band open up for yours sometime?
Can your band open up for us? Yeah, sure.
Yeah!
We don't play very many shows though, so might be 10 or 12 years. What? Best root beer? Fitz's.
IBC.
Yeah. Did I wear the orange shirt in tribute to the X? I wore the orange shirt in tribute to me, but it's appropriate for the X as well. Yes. When is Shellac going to play permanent records? I don't know. We've never been invited. Yeah. How's work? Very busy. Yes.
That's why they call it work.
Yeah!
One more.
Where are your corduroy pants?
What?
Where are your corduroy pants?
Someone said that every time they thought that I only owned one pair of pants because I wear the same pants every time we play. So. Plus, I wore through the ass.
We love the corduroys. Wear them.
I can't find any bright-colored corduroy pants anywhere. It's all fucking gray and beige and black.
Is Jay Ryan here tonight or no? No.
Raise your hand if you have a question for the band. You. What? Do I expect an atomic exchange in the next 10 years? No. Do you? What about you? You'd like to wear my sweatband. That's not really a question. It's more of a request. You. What? Did I see Kim's karaoke earlier? No. How was it? Fucking brilliant? You. What's my favorite Fugazi album? That's tough. I'd say Red Medicine. It's tough. It's fine. I'll think about it. Well, I think the last one, probably. You. What was it like on Dogs 101? One more. Yes, miss. You, lady, girl. Oh, can she wear my sweatbands? Both of them? I'm sure she can, but I'm not going to let her. It's supposed to say may she wear. No, she may not. We are from Chicago. It's a Chicago flag, by the way. Okay. Bob and I live in Chicago, and there was a bar in Chicago that we really loved called the Lounge Jacks. And as much fun as you guys have had this weekend, we used to have that much fun there 3 or 4 nights a week. And, cheese! Thank you. Oh, thank you for the cheese. Thank you. And when Lounge Jacks closed, we wrote a song. Nice try, Sean. More cheese, even. We wrote a song about how much we like having fun, and there was an imaginary war that turned into a real shooting war between the killers of fun on one side and the defenders of fun on the other side. And we wanted to state for the record that we were on the side of the defenders of fun. And then we wrote a song it is the theme song for the film about the conflict, the stylized film with a lot of action sequences between the war between the killers of fun and the defenders of fun. And it would have a theme song, and this is the theme song to the movie Killers brackets of Fun.
Does anybody have a question for me? What? What's your question? What? 2-hour set? No. You. What? How much what? How much can I bench press? Not much. How much can you bench press? 500 pounds? I'd say I can bench press 100 pounds. Maybe 50. I am not on drugs. Yeah. Oh, yes, I am. I just had some Vino Verde. That's drugs. Will I marry you? No. What? What about, you want to give me the flowers? One question? Yes. What? Can I do a somersault? Yeah.